Hey, JB here. Welcome to the channel. It's about manifesting an amazing experience. Let's get into this today. As you know, I'm the morning coach. I help people every day with a coaching system, putting great energy out there. And a few months ago, I decided let's get serious about this YouTube thing and start putting, 5-6 videos up every week. And so I'm doing it now. And they're all different types of videos. Some do better than others. But, I really don't care because I'm all about the experience. And what does that mean? Well, Todd sent me a message on Facebook, one of my Morning Coach members, and said, JB, that episode you did on the inner work that you need to do would be a great one to share on YouTube. So I said, hey, let's do this. So basically, one of my coachings the other day, we talked about the idea of really being able to focus on the inner work that you need to do when all the external world seems like it's falling apart. And you can tell me, right? I mean, it seems like it's falling apart. Just go on social media and people are going crazy everywhere. It just seems like things are nuts. But the truth is, it's about your inner work that gives you the ability to manifest a better experience. And the way that we got to do is we got to start by peeling this back a little bit. And I'm going to give you a little bit about my life and some of my lessons in my 50 years, 5 more days, 51 years on this planet. Pretty crazy. I can't believe I'm there already. But at the end of the day, I was a blue-collar kid, grew up in Indiana, went out and really wanted to build my life and my dreams, moved out to Arizona, ran health clubs, got in aviation, bought and sold aircraft, did all kinds of stuff, launched my own business 15 years ago, and have had every kind of success and every kind of failure imaginable, all the hills and valleys. And the one thing that I've learned is, especially when it comes to acquisition of things and trying to accumulate more, when you get to that point where it's like, man, I can't wait to get that car or that house or that boat or whatever it is, whatever that material thing is, it really is exciting. I'll never forget the first time when I walked into a Jaguar dealership. I was young, I was fired up, and I was going to buy my first Jaguar. I'm from Indiana. We didn't even have Jaguars in town. There were no Mercedes, any of that stuff. Our cool car was a Corvette back then. But I wanted a Jaguar. So I walked in a Jaguar dealer, and the first thing the guy looked at me and said, well, you don't even know how to pronounce it. It's Jaguar. And I'm like, oh, all right, whatever. But I ended up getting that car, and it was exciting driving it off the lot. But the truth was, when I really thought about it, as it started to lose its luster after a few weeks, it really wasn't about the car. It was about the ego that I had and the need to show people that I had made it. It was about the feeling of acceptance, the feeling that I had did something with my life. And it took a material possession to do that, but that wore off real quick. And that's why those acquisition of things wear off, because if we focus on those, believe me, sooner or later, the shine wears off on everything. It doesn't matter what it is, it will eventually get old. And it's because we're going after it for the wrong reasons. If we recognize the fact that we have the ability to feel that new car right now, that's really what it's about. And that's the inner work that we need to do. That's what will shape your life. There's a lot of people. I'm very fortunate because I have a few places in South America, in Colombia. And I get to go down there a lot. And I love the Colombian people. I just love Colombia more than anything. In fact, you can see my Tolima, Ibagué. I'm a big Ibagué football fan. The Pijaos. It's in Ibagué. It's a small city. About 1 million people outside of Bogota. I love it. And in Colombia, you meet some wonderful people that are living life, not to work, but to live. And it's, voted one of the happiest countries year over year. But when I meet with the people in Colombia, a lot of times they talk to me about opportunity, that I live in the United States and I have this tremendous opportunity. There's so many things I can do that they can't do. And I have to tell you, it's catching up. I love to see the infrastructure, the internet, everything catching up in Colombia because they're such beautiful people. But the truth is, there are some things that I have the ability to do more than other people because I live in the United States. And I'm just saying, everywhere around the world, people have different opportunities. In Europe, there's opportunities. Everywhere, there's different opportunities. It's a matter of the way you look at it. So the perspective is, they're saying, gosh, you got so much opportunity. And I'm going, you know what I do? And then I take advantage of that opportunity. Where a lot of other people that I know, that I work with, that actually come to my events, they'll say there is no opportunity, that there's nothing here. And the more you see that, the more you say, gosh, well, there's no jobs, there's no ability to do anything, there's no ability to express yourself. Well, the more that you see that, the more you're going to get that. It's the perception that you have is really going to allow you to live whatever it is. We all have different eyes, right? We all see through different lenses, different experiences. Each of us have had different ideas and thoughts along the way. And the truth is, when we look through those lenses, we're going to see a different life. But you're either going to see opportunity or you're going to see the negative. And this isn't about being a cheesy positive thing. This is about seeing the opportunity in front of you and being able to manifest with it. There's a lot of people that try to do this kind of stuff, like YouTube and what I've had success with on the podcasting front. And when they don't have a success immediately, they get jaded. They get frustrated by it. They say, oh, there was no opportunity there. But the truth is, it takes years. I mean, I literally, before my first 500 podcast episodes, I didn't do anything. We lost our house, and I kept going. After 500, I'm now up to 4,000, right? So the reason I had success was the belief in the opportunity when it wasn't happening, that faith. And how could I have faith in that opportunity, in that perspective, when it wasn't there yet? It was all about the internal work. So what is the internal work? The internal work is making sure you're protecting your mind from external circumstances that are going to hold you down. They're going to make you a victim or going to push you down. External circumstances are things that happen in the world, and we all have to face those. But the truth is, the one thing you can work with and you can control is what is going into your mind. You have to understand we live in a system. This is neither good nor bad. It's an economic system. It's a global system. And the system is built to keep billions of people under control. Very simple. How do you keep people under control? Well, let's go look back in history. Look at religions, right? If you do something wrong, you do what? You go to hell, right? Why do you go to hell? Well, because you're scared. It's going to keep you under control. Now it's all about the negativity. The news media, they keep you scared, whether it's disease, riots, whatever it is, they're going to keep you scared. The more scared you are, the more controllable you are. And again, this is neither good nor bad. I'm just telling you it's a system. My job and what I do in life is to help people open up to become more of a critical thinker so that they can start to live within the framework or on the outside edges of that system. And how do you do that? You do the internal work. You be careful of who you listen to, who you surround yourself with. You be careful of what you're putting into your mind. If you sit around and watch the news every day, all day, that's what you're going to get. You've got to be careful of the information and the sources of things that are coming into your mind. And you've got to be open and be critical. Be a critical thinker. See all sides. Be cautious about fighting so hard for something that in turn is really not going to change your life. You've got to find things that are going to make a difference in your life and your experience. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Life is a journey. It's not about the destination. It's about the experiences along the way. And the more experiences you have the ability to give to other people. The more you can help other people. And so as you start to have more experiences, you start to learn what it is to live in this place called Earth, this material manifest. And as you start to live, you start to understand there are ways that you can live and you can operate, and you don't have to buy all the way in to the system that's there. So that internal work is what it's about. It's about your internal kingdom. It's about protecting the mind. It's about growing your mind. It's about developing your mind. Every step along the way in my life, I have learned something new through every failure and through every success. And every one of those has brought me sometimes some real heartache, but also brought me a lot of peace. And I realize that this journey, you just stay on it. Every day you keep fighting the good fight. And the more you pick it up and you keep doing it, that's when you're going to win. Life doesn't have to be hard. It's about challenging yourself every day to become the best that you can possibly become. It's very easy to step into mediocrity. That's where everybody is. To be able to break free and do cool things and have fun, you got to be willing to put the time in, the energy and the effort, and realize that a lot of this stuff doesn't happen in 1 year. A lot of this stuff doesn't happen in 5 years. A lot of this stuff doesn't happen in 10 years. I've been in my business for 15 years. We overestimate what we can do in a short amount of time. We're always like, oh, I can do all this thing. I get all these followers. I can do this and this and this. But we underestimate what we can do over a long period of time. This is a great example, this YouTube channel. Never monetized in 12 years. 12 years. but I do it because I enjoy it, because I love the energy of the camera and learning and connecting. And so it works for me. But at the end of the day, I should have quit a long time ago. Literally. I should have quit in the first year. But I didn't. I've been here, putting some videos up. Never that committed, but putting some videos up and stuff and doing it and just enjoying the experience, right? So if you can get yourself to protecting your inner kingdom and starting to enjoy this experience of life, focusing on the more positive aspects, not being cheesy, but focusing on the positive aspects without falling into the hole of despair, understanding that there are times when you're going to be at the bottom of the mountain, and that's okay. That's when there's people like me that are there to hold you up. And recognize that even when you're at the top of the mountain, there's other people wanting to tear you down. Remember the old adage, people want you to be successful, just not more successful than them. All those things are true. But it's about you protecting the way you go about your life, the way you think, the way you take it day by day is what makes all the difference in the world. People always ask, why am I so happy? Why do I love life so much? Because I wake up every day and realize that yesterday, thousands of people went to bed and they didn't wake up. But today I did. And that's what makes my life great. The ability to do something, to produce this video, to do something to move me forward, to help the evolution of consciousness. That's why I'm here and I'm having fun, and that's why I'm doing this. So thanks so much for watching. Let's focus on our internal kingdom today. Let's keep it a little more positive. Let's keep the energy going, and let's do it to it. Hey, as always, I'd love to have you subscribe. Click that alert bell. I got all kinds of stuff coming to this channel. Let's keep having fun, and if you need me, you know how to get me. All right, right here on this channel. Leave some comments below. If you're feeling a little down, leave some comments. If you're feeling a little up, leave some comments if you're just having fun, because that's what we're doing here. All right, until tomorrow on the next one, go have a great day.